Hello and welcome to another edition of Commando Gaming, Strategic Gaming, and brought to you live on Twitch.tv. It's BTA 8.1. We're continuing our series. For those of you that celebrate Christmas, happy Christmas. For those that do not celebrate or have other faiths, thank you for joining us as well. Hoping this will be a enjoyable couple hours together. We're just going to do a casual stream. Just 1 second. My audio is not connected. I could have sworn I just connected it. In any event, I'm a little washed out here. Let's see if we can make that a little better. That's still a little on the bright side. 1 second. Let's tone that light down, make it a little less harsh. There we go. That's a little warmer. Huh. There we go. Camera seems a little off this morning. Let me take another look. It's the filter. Sorry, some mechanical difficulties. That's alright. We'll take care of that. Okay, don't know why that keeps changing. Again, that light's a little too harsh. Let's tone it down while we wait for people to chime in to the stream. Maybe a nice blue. That's a little better. There we go. Little better there. Alright, so let's jump into some Battletech Advanced. Oh, that's a lot better, actually. Alright. That's a little too dark, but it'll let's see. There we go. That's better. That's better. Alright, as I was saying, let's jump into Battletech Advanced here. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I know it's a holiday. Yeah, as I said in the opening title, we might not be with family right now, but we could be with each other. So let's take advantage of that time together and make the most of it. With some nice Battletech on a holiday. Probably going to go for about 3 hours today. We have some extra time, so why not make the most of it? So we just completed our last mission. I'm trying to do this campaign 100%, or this career 100% on camera, so no playing off camera. That's one of my rules. So if you want to look at the past streams, you're not going to miss anything. So let's jump into it here. Alright, we got lots of missions on this planet, and we've got 3 hours to kill, so let's go for it. So we got a raiding party, stubborn surrender. That's probably the way I'm going to go. Nice stubborn surrender. Good opportunity to pick up some salvage. And it's a 1.5 skull, so it gives us the opportunity to kind of wake up this morning. So we'll do the Griffin, Blackjack, Cicada, Firestarter. And our Raven. Tartarus was injured last mission, so we're going to have to go with our backup sensor locker, which would be garrisoned. And let's deploy. Now the lighting is too light. Let's see if we can find a happy medium, shall we? Maybe a lighter blue. It's making us look blue. It won't work either. This could be as good as we're gonna get. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hope everybody had a good holiday so far. As good as we can. You know, I know a lot of us are feeling homesick right now, missing our families that we can't see. Some of us have risked our life to see those families on the holiday. And, you know, either way, it's an individual decision on what you want to do.
Command interface initiated.
If you're watching this, you've probably taken the safer approach.
All right. Keep your eyes clear and watch your sensors.
And we consider it a privilege here to be here together with you on
Roger.
Christmas morning.
Moving, Commander.
And provide a little entertainment and community.
Got it.
When a lot of people are feeling like they don't have that because they can't spend it with their immediate family or their friends. But our goal is to be here for you. Oh, Stinger. Alright, that's not really going to be particularly helpful.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, now you could argue that we're chasing the rabbit here, but we're not. What we're doing here
Moving, Commander.
is we've got a enemy on the field that is relatively easy to take out. Stinger. Especially if we can get some melee shots in, take away the nice hits on that Stinger. That Stinger is in a world of hurt right now. Boom! Down goes the Stinger. Oh, that's part of the problem with my lighting. Let's fix that. It's so early. I'm not putting two and two together. The filter is not filtering out the green screen. So let's just adjust that real quick. It'll just take me a second. Now, there we go. That's better. That's much better. This is what I get for not being completely awake on a
I've
holiday
got your
morning.
back. Ready for
Alright, so we got
orders.
some good hits in on that Stinger. It's knocked down. Let's take
Roger
advantage
that.
of that, especially since we don't care about salvage on that Stinger. I should try to take out the
Say
leg.
goodbye.
It's not really that big of a deal, but I should try
Standing by.
to get as many parts as possible. Although you could argue
Heading out.
I don't want to get Stinger parts necessarily. Let's see, there should be better stuff out here. So let's see if we can just go for the center torso and
Targeting
minimize
right out.
how many parts. Of course, it'll help if we actually hit the target.
Yes, Commander.
I did check the Twitch numbers today, and as you can imagine, it's a light day for people on Twitch.
Firing.
But that's fine.
Reporting critical
I
hit.
love playing BattleTech, whether we have 100 people in the
Waiting for orders.
chat room or we have 0.
Acknowledged.
So, let's just enjoy Magistry that is BattleTech. Nice hit there.
Mech
There goes the
destroyed.
Stinger. Alright, so now we know there's two mechs left. So we got a significant numerical advantage. Hopefully one of these other mechs is worth salvaging. Let's find out.
Throttle up.
Let's get vision with the Cicada. And we got a Hunchback. Alright, a Hunchback is definitely worth. Let's save the Precision Strike. So we have a great hit percentage. Precision Strike. Ooh, we got the rear of the Hunchback. I wouldn't mind some Hunchback parts.
How can I help?
They're a little on the slow side, as we know. but
Roger. Full throttle.
Very solid medium mechs.
Waiting for orders.
I would argue a Hunchback would be better than anything I have
Acknowledged.
in my company right now. I mean, the Griffin
I'm here.
is really designed to be a scout. That's what a Griffin was actually designed to be, is a heavy scout.
Acknowledged.
And it's really best as a fire support and as a scout. A Blackjack is a fire support, but we don't really have a true tanking mech, which we can turn the Hunchback into.
I'm receiving you.
Especially the P. The P is a very interesting
Moving
Hunchback.
out.
It's got a lot of weapons options for sure. I want to thank everybody who's joining the stream. Please say hi in the chat room on this holiday. Hopefully we can have some good conversations in the chat while we engage in some BattleTech
go.
Advanced.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, our Cicada took a couple hits here, so let's keep it evasive.
Moving, Commander.
Get the stability back with some cover. Very nice. Alright, now we can't. If we did a precision strike, we would not be able to target where we hit. And our hit percentages are so high, there's no point in doing a precision strike.
Talk to me.
Hopefully we can pick this Hunchback apart. And get some good
Target
parts
confirmed.
out of it. So how are you doing this morning? Tell us what your holiday plans are.
What do you need?
Obviously they involve some time on Twitch.
All right. Full speed.
Hopefully you're going to spend some safe time with friends or family off camera. A Hector. You know what? A Hector with 2 light Gosses and 3 ER medium lasers. This is a nice mech. Let's make sure we get a tag on it. If we get parts of the Hunchback and the Hector, I'm going to be pretty happy. Ooh, head injury. Oh.
Standing by.
Can we get a precision strike on the head? Alright,
Double
new plan.
time. Let's
so,
go.
we do have 2 mechs that can do precision strikes. Not sure if it's a glitch, because I don't know if they should be able to, but they can. So, that Hector just became a priority, because if we can get a headshot early enough, we can actually get
Commander?
5 pieces of that Hector. Our best
Roger,
shot
Skipper.
is with the
Taking it.
Blackjack.
Target locked.
So we're gonna try to get a headshot with the blackjack on that Hector. Ouch. Those light gauzes. It's an interesting build. I'd probably
Losing
try to
armor.
gun up those gauzes at some
Ready,
point.
Commander.
Yeah, our cicada lost its ability to sprint. Hopefully we can get it back. Here we go. So next turn, assuming the cicada doesn't have any issues, it's going to be able to sprint again. The cicada's actually doing a pretty good job of taking this hunchback apart on its own.
I've got your back.
And now it's going to have some help with the fire starter. Let's sprint the fire starter in.
Ready to run.
So hopefully next round we could get the fighter starter in for some flamethrower action. Solid hits there on that leg.
Aye, aye.
Alright. See if the Raven can stay evasive and get some shots in
Roger
on
that.
Hector, basically just to keep it distracted. How's everybody doing this morning? We're playing a little BattleTech Advanced.
Roger that.
We're early in on a fresh start because of the 5.1 update on this game.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, here's the moment of truth. We got a couple tags, and we already have one head hit on this Hector. If we can get a headshot in on this Hector, and we'll take a couple tries to do it, we could end up with a heavy.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
We already got one headshot in. So it just takes one hit, probably, to give us a whole Hector. Which would be a significant increase in our firepower if we were able to get a Hector.
Standing
The
by.
enemy hunchback has overheated.
10-4.
Alright, we're going to focus in on the hunchback, not only because it's overheated and we can now take precision strikes,
Engaging target.
shut down, but also because we want to
That's
let the
something
blackjack
good.
take all the shots on that Hector to try to get us a full Hector. Doesn't mean we're going to get all the parts, but if we can put all the parts in
Mech warriors.
the salvage
Show 'em
pool,
what you
maybe
got.
we'll get lucky. Alright, let's put the cicada
Throttle up.
to the rear of the Hector, and this is just to kind of distract him, maybe get him a little concerned that he's being
Coming in for
surrounded. The fact that he's shut down means we could do some precision strikes.
Talk to
here.
me.
But it really means that our blackjack has an excellent shot of getting a headshot in. Excellent opportunity to get a headshot here. Alright, so we're another round away from
Should have watched your
just trying
positioning
to
better.
slowly get this hunchback apart.
What do you need?
Let's do the same thing on the Raven here.
Copy that.
Trying to keep it evasive. Keep working on this hunchback. Alright. There goes the hunchback.
Hostile removed.
One salvageable part. That's actually really good because I'd like to
Waiting
get the
for
Hector
orders.
parts here. So the fewer parts we have in salvage, the better right now. Alright, so now we have a precision strike available on the head. All of our weapons. And it already has slight damage to the head already. I could have sworn it said headshot, but
Acknowledge.
irrelevant. We're gonna take the shots. No.
I'm here. Order acknowledged.
Alright, so again, we're trying to take this thing apart. So we'll just take a PPC shot for the head, because again, this guy's shut down, so all of our units can go for the head. So we'll try a PPC shot to the head. No.
Battle mech power-up detected.
Okay, so we're going to have one more round of headshot
Let's make it happen.
Moving, Commander.
Don't want to take this thing apart too quickly.
Coming in from behind.
Just do one weapon strikes from everything except for the blackjack, because the
Don't
blackjack
take it
is the
there.
best chance
How can I help?
of taking this thing out. In fact, we're just going to sprint
Clear the way.
the
I'm
fire
coming in
starter
fast.
without firing to get into the rear arc.
Commander.
Same thing with the Raven. Just going to sprint them. We want to save our shots for headshots right now.
Commander?
Alright, here we go. Blackjack.
Aye.
Alright, come on, Blackjack. He's shot down. He's shut down. We're going to do precision strike. Go for the head. Come on.
Copy that, Commander.
No! No luck.
Yes, Commander.
No luck. Can't believe we're not hitting on any of these shots. You know what? We're going to take the chance. Because he's going to be able to move shortly.
Acknowledge.
So let's just take a full salvo. Maybe we'll hit the head. No, no luck. Alright. I want to thank everybody for joining this morning. Feel free to say hello in the chat room. Let's make this a virtual family event
Ready,
for the
Commander.
holiday. I want to encourage everyone to
Moving, Commander.
enjoy some time with our community today. Alright, we're just trying to slowly pick this Hector
Coming in
apart.
from behind.
Trying to get him to either eject or
Talk to me.
we're trying for headshots when we have the opportunity. So our goal is just slowly
Damn you
pick
for
this
making
guy
me-
apart, make him feel surrounded, see if we can get him to eject.
Ready for orders.
We don't want to do too much damage that we actually take away possible parts from. Let's see if we can do the narc launcher and the tag here. Just to increase
Target
the
locked.
percent
On
chances
enemy.
of a headshot. Okay.
I'm receiving you.
Alright. Alright, come on, Blackjack. You've had 4 shots at the head here. Can you make it happen? Problem is we're starting to get heat issues, so each time we take this shot, we're going to have fewer weapons to bear. No.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
Alright, let's do just the PPC now. Just trying to keep
All right.
hitting him so we can get him in panicked status and maybe get him to
That's a miss.
eject. It would be really nice if we could get multiple parts off this Hector. Ouch. Alright, at least he's switching targets every round, which means we should have plenty of armor to get through this. Oh no, he killed himself. Oh man.
Mission successful.
That means we get one part of the Hector. That is not the salvage I was hoping for. Alright. So we got a Hector part, Hunchback part. The Stinger part is not going to help us, so let's see. You know, I could use a light Gauss right now. Probably the light Gauss is going to be the best component, but then again, we're going to need ammo for that light Gauss. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the, put the hunchback part back in the pool. We're going to take a light Gauss. And we're going to take a light Gauss ammo. And cross our fingers and see what else we get. Let's see. Alright, we got the hunchback part anyways. We got Stinger, the Hector. Whole bunch of ER medium lasers, which is nice. We got two light Gausses, medium laser, machine gun, and 1 ton of light Gauss ammo. So, not bad. Not bad at all. That light Gauss would be good for a nice sniper build. Again, I hope everybody's having a great holiday morning. Please feel free to say hello. I know it's a holiday. Some of you guys are probably like, yeah, I just want to hang out and watch some Battletech and not interact with people until later on when I interact with my family. Hey, and that's totally fine too. You can make this experience whatever you want it to be. I'm just excited to be playing some Battletech on a holiday.
What do you need?
Alright, so we got some gunnery improvements we can make.
Training
Let's go through our pilots.
Ready, Commander.
It's been a minute since we've updated our pilots here, so let's do that.
Training confirmed, Commander.
When I play off camera,
How can I help?
I tend to do a lot more tweaking of my pilots
Mech Warrior
than when I'm
training
on
complete.
camera. And by that I mean
Good to go.
I would incessantly go in after every
Training
mission
complete.
and assign
Orders.
points. But
Training confirmed.
but when I'm
Commander.
playing on stream, I tend to let them
I'm here.
aggregate because
Mech Warrior training
there's
complete.
just not a.
I'm receiving you.
It's not as much fun for you guys. Right. Oh, okay. So Ronin has Precision Master already. So that's why she can take those precision strikes. Okay.
Training complete.
Alright, so now with the updated gunnery system, Precision Strike is required to do precision strikes without a battle computer. So that's what is happening there. That makes all the sense in the world now. Alright, now I understand.
Good to go.
Alright, Shade.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Shade is a modeler for the Battletech mod, BTA mod.
Yes,
So
Commander.
he's been honored with a
Mech Warrior
character in
training
the game,
complete.
which is awesome. One of the things I
Stand by.
like about the BTA
I'm on the clock. What do
community
you
is
want?
it truly is a community. So hats off to everybody in the BTA
Training
community.
complete.
All right, Tex, our good friend Tex is. Well, I wish he was my good friend, but he's a
Ready
great
for orders.
friend to the BattleTech community. Let's put it that way. All right.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Commander?
Wildfire also has Precision Master. Okay. So that is why these two pilots can do precision strikes. So I don't have to feel guilty about it because they've earned the ability to do it. Alright, that makes me feel better.
Mech
I
Warrior
felt like it
training
was a
complete.
glitch and I was taking advantage of it, but no. Those pilots have Precision Strike already. They came with Precision Strike. So
Aye, aye.
that's one of the benefits
Training
of
complete.
selecting the BTA crew as your perk for when you start is you get 2 Precision Strike capable pilots. Alright, we've got a raiding party in the Badlands. Local pirate organization. Let's take it. Blackjack, Griffin, Cicada, Firestarter, and the Raven, because we've had no significant damage to our mechs or injuries, so we can just jump into the next mission. Let's see how many missions we can get in 3 hours. We got 3 hours to play today. Let's make the most of it. Absolutely. Alright, let's begin mission.
Command interface initiated.
All right, let's do this.
Alright, so we got some enemies over here. Real benefit of these battles is you can really dictate the battle yourself as far as opposed to being forced into certain objectives.
Order acknowledged.
So let's do this smart. One of the fun things I love
Ready,
to do
Commander.
is get the enemy to chase a rabbit. And
Commander.
by that I mean you put a mech out that they feel that they can fight,
Moving, Commander.
and then you try to suck them into an ambush. So we'll use our Raven and our Cicada as our bait. Try to get the enemy to come down into the valley and fight us.
Yes, Commander.
Meantime, we can get our
Coordinates received.
pilots in a good position to ambush them when they come down into the valley. So we're gonna
Moving,
push a
Commander.
Raven out there. They'll be thinking, oh, there's a light lance of mechs coming.
Roger
right?
that.
We could take them out. And to get salvage, alright, we got a vehicle. Not the salvage I'm looking for.
On my way.
But that's fine. See if I can. Right, let me make a slight adjustment to the camera. 1 second, guys. We're going to be here for 3 hours, so I should probably take advantage of the fact that I can sit down. Normally I stream for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I spend a lot of that time standing while I play. Just give me 1 second. Let me make a little tweak. But since we're going to be here for 3 hours, there we go. Let's be comfortable. All right.
Ready, Commander.
All right, our Cicada can actually attack this vehicle.
Throttle up.
We know there's a lot more enemies than just this vehicle, so let's see if we can use our light mechs to attack these vehicles, the Scorpion here, and see if we can draw out the enemy. Let's do a Battle Lord here. We'll increase our chances of a hit
Sending a message.
with that large laser, and it worked fine.
I've got your back.
Alright, let's push our fire starter out in support of the other lights.
Standing by.
Alright, we'll get the Raven in here and
Double time. Let's go.
hopefully get a tag on this target.
Confirm.
Well, no luck on the tag.
Standing by.
No shot for the blackjack, so let's kind of move it in that direction.
I'm here.
Do the same thing with the griffin.
Aye.
Towards the objective. Trying to surround the area where we're trying to get the enemy to go into. I'm trying to pull them into this trap. Another vehicle. Alright, so if we just get vehicles, at least we can try to get some good components out of this. But I'm really hoping there'll be at least one mech. We need mech parts. I need mech parts, and I cannot lie.
Ready, Commander.
When I find mech parts, I get sprung. That's right, I'm singing about getting sprung while we're getting mech parts. What the heck? Just having some fun here on a holiday. Alright, got a scorpion and a vet. Alright, we'll keep hitting that scorpion.
Sending a message.
Nice structural hit on that scorpion.
Talk to me. Commander. Understood. Moving fast.
Raven, let's see if we can get a tag on that vet.
Roger that.
No, nothing out of that shot.
Oh, crap.
Exactly. My thoughts exactly,
How can I
my
help?
friend. We're gonna have a conversation about your gunnery skills in the Argo after this mission.
Waiting for orders.
The fact that we're dealing with a lot of vehicles right now is not making me overly happy. Alright, we can do a precision strike here. We're saving them up, so we might as well use it. And we'll go for the turret. Hopefully this will kill
Fire
it.
it.
Maybe do some, yeah. So that was probably some ammo that went up in
Reporting.
that shot.
Enemy vehicle removed.
Works for me. Oh, alright, so we have at least one mech with a good pilot because he just drilled my cicada even though it had 6 evasion with 3 out of 3 shots.
I'm here.
Wow. Alright. So there's potentially a very good pilot in that mech.
Quick
I
steadily.
always like to try to figure out what we're up against by looking at the evidence, not just looking at the scanners. So the fact that that pilot hit us for 3 out of 3 shots while the cicada was at level 6 means he's either very lucky or he's very good. And it reinforces the fact that we have to keep our light mechs evasive. Alright, a PPC shot. So hopefully that means there are 2 enemy mechs on
Ready,
this mission.
Commander.
Alright, again, we're not going to go up there because we want to get the enemy to come to us.
Throttle up.
3 vehicles and a mech. So one of the vehicles has a PPC on it. That's alright, fine. We're going to try to draw the enemy out here. We've got numerical
Lift the
advantage.
shot, Commander.
We've got a tonnage advantage.
I've got your back.
And we should have a range advantage. So there's lots of things in our favor. So we should just see if we can get the enemy to come to us, or we can take out some of those vehicles at long range.
Yeah?
I'll be happy to do either. Alright, let's get it, see if we can get a tag
On the move. Full speed.
on that vehicle. 61% chance.
Taking the shot.
I try not to think about how much of this game is math because
Standing by.
that would take some of the fun out of it. Alright, let's take advantage of that tag.
Affirmative.
Alright, good hits there.
Waiting for orders.
See, that mech pilot knows I think he knows what we're trying to set up.
Full speed, no target.
He's like, you guys are trying to ambush me. I'm not dumb. I'm gonna let my vehicles hold you off as long as possible. Maybe they'll do some damage.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, now that we kind of know what we're up against. Alright, let's send the cicada into flank.
Throttle up.
Maybe try to get behind the enemy vehicles here.
Talk to me. Moving at a sprint.
Yep.
Raven, what can you get us vision on? You know what? I think the Raven is also going to sprint here. We're going to just try to move our ambush around the enemy since the enemy didn't come to our
I'm
ambush.
receiving you.
Alright, so we'll move the blackjack up. This is going to be a movement round, not a firing round, obviously. Maybe the Griffin will get some shots in. Oh, it's a grasshopper. Holy moly.
Yes,
That is
Commander.
some really nice salvage, my friends. We need to take that
I'm there.
grasshopper. As many parts as possible should be our
Aye.
goal here. That's not a good start.
I missed.
Grasshopper would really serve us well as a brawler. Because that's the one mech that we really don't have
Come on,
on our
people.
team. We don't
Let's make
have
it
a
happen.
brawler. We've got fire support, we've got light scouts, we've got a disabler in the fire starter, but we
Ready,
really
Commander.
could use a nice brawler. Alright, let's use the cicada to flank
Throttle up.
and work on some of these vehicles. While staying evasive, give that grasshopper something to think about, because he's got the enemy to his rear.
I've got your back.
Fire starter, we will start to push down the middle
Aye, aye.
towards the grasshopper. If we time it carefully, we can start using that
do you need?
fire starter to start disabling that grasshopper. But we got to be smart about it. All right, let's see if we can get a tag and a narc on this grasshopper here. All right, got the tag and the narc. So
Commander,
our hit percent chances should be pretty good here.
acknowledged.
And we're going to do precision strikes for the head.
Copy that, Commander.
Oh, at least one of those hit the head, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we have a head injury. All right, that's good.
I'm here.
There's no reason that we can't slowly pick this grasshopper apart and force the enemy to
10-4.
move forward to engage us. That grasshopper is not the best mech for a long range engagement.
Engaging target.
So one thing we have to our advantage right now. So we have to take advantage of that by slowly picking this grasshopper apart. Ooh, it's got large pulses on it. Nasty, nasty.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, Cicada, you go in and start working on
Moving,
some
Commander.
melee on that vehicle.
Take this.
Try to take some vehicles out. We really want to take as many headshots as we
Delta,
can
let
on
me hit
that
there.
grasshopper.
How can I help?
Getting a grasshopper now would be huge. Alright, so what do we want? Alright, we're going to take a chance
Affirmative.
by pushing in our fire starter. Okay, we can get in range of that fire starter. So what we're hoping for here is to overheat this grasshopper so it can't use all of its weapons on the fire starter, or the fire starter is going to be in big trouble. Alright, nice. Alright, that should take away a lot of the
Ready for orders.
grasshopper's weapons, unless he wants to commit suicide. And the update on this game is supposed to be reducing the chance that the enemy will go for a suicide. Alright, let's take the rear shots
Picked
on
up.
Myrmidon here. Very good. Alright, so we're down to one vehicle
Let's go.
and the grasshopper.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Standing by. Move order received.
Alright, Blackjack, let's push up. Let's push up, and again, we have Precision Strike available because this pilot has gained that ability. So we're going to keep going for the head. We already had one head hit. Ooh, another head injury. That's 2 head injuries. If we could keep hitting it with the AC2s, we could maybe get a full grasshopper out of this mission,
Yes, Commander.
which would be a significant upgrade to our
10-4.
force. Everybody else will try to get tags on the grasshopper, and then we'll finish off the vehicles. See what the grasshopper does here. Oh no, it shot all of its weapons. Is it gonna kill itself? It might overheat though. Yes, it shut down. That was it. And it caused itself an injury.
Ready, Commander.
That was kind of the best case scenario. Alright, let's see if we can finish off that vehicle.
Take this.
Oh yeah, nice hit there by the cicada. Come on, finish it off, finish it off. I was hoping there'd be a ammo explosion with the
Delta, heavy
machine
hit
gun
there.
fire. Nope. Oh! The grasshopper went down.
I've got
The
your back.
grasshopper went down. Pilot incapacitated. Does that mean we should get all 4 parts of that grasshopper? Oh my goodness. That would
Confirmed.
be Christmas come early. Nice.
Never stood a chance.
Alright, I don't think we didn't take any damage on that mission.
Mission successful.
No structural damage. And if we get a grasshopper out of this, that really accelerates the quality of what we have in the mech bay. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, we got a little structural damage on the cicada. Probably a day of salvage. Wait, we only got 3 grasshopper parts? Oh, come on. I think that's bogus, but that's alright. So we'll take the 3 grasshopper parts, the AC2, ER medium laser, large pulse, AC2 ammo piercing. That would go really good on our Blackjack. Alright. So we got 3 parts of a grasshopper, not 4. Not sure how. We incapacitated the pilot. Oh, it's probably because he caused himself an explosion injury before we incapacitated him. Otherwise, we would have gotten all 4 parts. Alright. Cicada needs a repair. Our Blackjack, we are going to refit because we now have piercing ammo. So we're going to take that AC2 ammo out. We're going to put our piercing damage down, which does less structural damage, less armor damage, but it does more structural damage, if that makes sense. That's a improvement
On it.
overall,
I'll let you
especially
know
if
when
we're
that's
trying
done.
to get headshot kills. Alright, so let's see. We need to wait 2 days for that. Small price to pay. Ooh, Merry Xpulsmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the ship, not a thing on the sensors, not even a blip. The ammo was hung in their cases with care in hopes that no crits soon would be rolled there. The warriors were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of large lasers danced in their heads, and Simray with her coffee and Darius with his inner sphere map had just settled their brains for a long winter's nap. Oh, I was waiting for this. I've heard about it, but I haven't had it in person. When down in the mech bay there was such a clatter, the commander sprang from his bed to see what was the matter. Away from the comm screen he flew in a flash, typed in her passwords, and opened the dash. Wow, this is long. The lights of the floor were freshly scrubbed mech bay, gave the luster of midday to mech techs in a daze, and what to the commander's eyes should appear but an out-of-place trash can tucked in the rear. And then in the twinkling he saw on the screen, at the docking collar, a pirate shuttle in green. Mad about Irby's, Dr. Harvath ranted, while his hacks from the Argo, Dr. Farrow unplanted. Harvath sprang to the council, to his pilot gave him a whistle, and away the shuttle flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, Erie's image winked out of sight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all an Irby night. So, Dr. Harvath has a flashpoint where he's really obsessed with Irbies. And he's giving us an Irby.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Arm actuator designed and based on a pun about Xmas and X-Pulse lasers. The Xmas is a traditionally festive gift between mercenary commanders. Enjoy and Merry Christmas. Nice. Alright, so we're going to put our Hussar into storage. And now we have a Christmas Irby. Let's take a look at him. I've heard he's a pretty solid Irby. Movement speed is 2 hexes. Max sprint 3 hexes. So that's pretty fast for an Irby. We got some jump jets, so we're going to take those jump jets out. That gives us 1 ton available. What do we want to do with that ton is the question. We got double heat sinks, standard engine. We can upgrade his engine. We can do that. So the current core is 5.5. So what can we do core-wise? Let's see, we can do a 175. Do a 200, no. Well, we could do the 175. So we'll take out the 60 core. Put in the 175. No. That won't work. Oh. Alright, so put the 60 core back in. So it's got large X pulses. And a small laser. Alright, so what we can do is we can take out the jump jets and just buff the heck out of the armor here. It's still better than the Hussar. I don't know if I would use it over the Firestarter or the Raven, but it is a better backup mech than we had before, and it has some good components for when we can upgrade from it. All right, so we got a one of a kind mech for Christmas. That is awesome. Hats off to the BTA team for coming up with a fun exposition and an event on Christmas. Alright, so the Blackjack is still repairing. Let's wait a day.
Job's done, Commander.
Alright. Very nice. Very nice. That's nice. Let's do the blackout here. 4 parts. Definitely could use some more mech parts, that's for sure. And let's deploy. Really excited tonight. Not only is it a good day to spend time with our friends and family, but tonight, Wonder Woman 1984, or technically Wonder Woman 84, is being released on HBO Max at the same time it's being released in the theaters on Christmas Day. Now, 95% of the movie-going population can only see this on HBO Max. So if you do a subscription for 1 month, I think it costs like $20, you get to watch a brand new movie right out of the box, never been seen before, direct from the movie studios to you. So I'm really excited about watching 1984 last night. Watched Wonder Woman, the original, that 1984 is based on, because it's a sequel. And it reminded me how solid that Wonder Woman movie was. I know there's been a lot of swing and misses when it comes to DC recently, but Wonder Woman really was a very solid movie. Could you pick some of it apart? Yeah.
Command interface
But overall, it
initiated.
was a very solid, inspirational movie. Hopefully 1984 tonight will be just as good. I want to thank everybody who's joining us. Alright, so we have to go check out the original map. The first mission for
Location confirmed.
Battletech.
Copy that, Commander.
Anybody who's played the campaign
Moving,
knows
Commander.
this map very well.
On my way.
Move order received.
Alright, so we need to check out why we've lost communication with our research facility, which looks a lot like a mining facility. Perhaps because
Confirmed.
it was a mining facility in the campaign. That's okay. Alright, I'm actually going to send the cicada away from...
Moving, Commander.
As long as you don't land where the X is, you won't trigger the event. So I'm putting the cicada out where it can be
Aye.
evasive, just
Holding
in
complete
case we
heat.
get ambushed here in this town, which happens about a third of the time. Don't want our lights to get ambushed in the middle of a town. That is not going to be good for them.
10-4.
Same thing with our blackjack. Let's put the cicada. Alright, let's send the cicada out in this valley because we know roughly where we're going to go next time. So we might as well Put the cicada in position for success.
Affirmative.
Alright, we triggered the event. Oh, here we go. Alright. We got ambushed. Is that an Atlas? No, that's an Archer. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we got ambushed by. A Jaggermech. Okay, so at least the turrets are on our side. That's good. So a Jaggermech. Yes, please. I would love some Jaggermech parts. Oh my goodness. We got a Roughneck. And we have a Archer. This is some really good salvage, I gotta say. Alright, so we gotta pull our Cicada back. He's kind of out of position. Luckily, he's fast. And he can at least shoot at the Roughneck here.
Send me a message.
Nice hit on the Roughneck. Remember the first time I saw a Roughneck, I was like, ooh,
Talk to me.
that looks scary. And then I actually fought it and did the research, and I'm like, oh, Roughneck is like it's like a paper tiger. Our Firestarter should be able to take care of this Roughneck. Although this one has tool PPCs, it's actually a pretty solid Roughneck, I have to say.
Standing by.
Alright, Raven. Let's hit the rear of this Archer. We got so many good mechs here. It's going to be hard to make some salvage choices here. That's assuming we survive. Again, we're very fortunate that the turrets are on our
Got
side.
a sensor lock on me.
And the Jaggermech is
receiving
doing
you.
sensor locks instead of shooting us, which is odd. Odd, odd, odd. Let's keep our Blackjack from getting too close to
Okay.
the action
Full
here.
speed, no target.
And we'll hit the Archer.
Confirmed.
Ooh, did significant initial
Waiting for
structural
orders.
damage. That's good. Alright, we got our Griffin. You know, let's go for melee with our Griffin. On the
Acknowledged.
Archer. We did some damage to one of
Engaging.
the legs, so we might as well follow that with some more leg damage. I want to take this Archer out quick. Roughneck's gonna hit the Griffin. Ooh, in the rear with those PTCs. Alright.
Oh, okay, that was really
Kind of
bad.
left myself open for that one. More hard hits on the
Reporting
Griffin.
minimal damage.
Okay, the Archer has Ace Pilot.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, Cicada. Let's have you zoom in. One thing Cicada's good for is moving fast. And go in for some rear shots on that Roughneck. Nice hits there.
How can I help?
Firestarter is going to do the same thing. Let's hit that Roughneck again.
Confirmed. To hell with the weapons.
Kick in the rear. And all weapons. All in the rear. Very nice.
Take that as a lesson.
Alright, we got some turret support. Ooh, took out some of the weapons on the Jaggermech. Very fortunate.
What do you need?
Alright, Raven, let's hit the Jaggermech in the rear.
Acknowledge.
Okay, nice hits there. Nice hits.
Badass.
Yeah, they're gonna keep picking on my Griffin.
Commander?
So I've gotta work on getting the Griffin out of danger here. Alright, let's hit the leg of the Jaggermax as hard as we can. Okay.
Scored a critical hit. Standing by.
Alright, now we gotta pull the Griffin away. And at least face
Alright.
the enemy. There we go. At least his front armor is facing the enemy now. And we'll hit the archer in the
Firing
rear.
on rear arm.
Nice hit on the archer.
Scored a
Took out a
critical
lot
hit.
of its weapons. That's good. Keep going after the Griffin. We know the AI is going to do that.
I'm under heavy fire.
Oh, and we got to shut down on the roughneck. Right, so Archer didn't go after the Griffin. Went after the cicada.
Just scuffed my bank.
That was fortunate.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, cicada, let's go in for melee.
Moving, Commander.
Roughneck. Nice kick.
Pushing the red line.
Oh, and I overheated
the
my
red
cicada.
Gotta shut down.
Rookie mistake.
Copy that. That was a critical hit. Too hot. Need to cool
Almost
down.
overheated my fire
I'm
starter
too
as
damn
well.
hot.
I was trying to kill the pilot with heat. You can do it.
Orders.
He's definitely panicked. Right, we should be able to go into melee on
On it.
Jaggermack.
Targeting for a physical attack.
Right, one of those, that leg is about to come off. Or we'll just destroy the engine.
Hostile removed.
One part of a Jaggermack. Wah wah. But keep in mind, this is only the opening fight of this mission. So we're going to get a couple good mech parts out of it. So, Roughneck ejected, 3 salvageable parts.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, heat is becoming an issue here. Let's go for a kick on the back of this archer. Nice hits there.
I'm receiving you.
Griffin's gonna do the same thing. And we can't even do any weapons because of the heat. Alright, we'll just do the kick. Don't even get knocked down right here. No. That would have been good. Alright, at least the archer went for the cicada again. Which is good. Better that than the Griffin.
Ready, Commander.
Start
Powering
our
up.
cicada.
Pushing the red line.
Talk to me.
Let's push in our fire
Confirm.
starter. See if we can at least do our flamers. Alright, we're gonna risk the flamers here. I know we're gonna overheat, but
Firing on the
I
enemy.
think we'll just be on the red line and it'll be worth it.
Punched right through his armor.
Okay. Didn't overheat. Good. Raven, can you do melee? No, you can only do a charge. Alright, let's just shoot him in the back then.
Heading out. All weapons are
Nice hits on the archer there. Good. Good job.
Oh yeah.
Get him banged up pretty good.
Alright, that archer's in bad shape.
Reporting minimal damage.
And a lot of that is because they use the archer as a
Targeting for physical attack.
brawler, which is not the strength of the archer. Archer should be providing long-range fire
Reporting
support.
crit. Looks like I'll need a new target.
Alright, there goes the archer. Nice shot of the archer destroyed on the ground. Very
Yes,
cool.
Commander.
Alright, Griffin, you need to stay in the back.
10-4.
Provide us fire support with the PPC only.
Waiting for orders.
Alright.
Location confirmed. My heat gauge is getting pretty high. Watch my heat. Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
Good
Watch
thing we're
my
not
heat.
shooting right now, because we're going through some
All right.
fire on the way to the objective.
Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
I know.
Watch my heat.
I know.
My heat gauge is
I
getting
get
pretty
it.
high.
Everybody's hot. I
Keep an
understand.
eye on my heat, Commander. I'm here.
This is where, as the commander, I would say, if you tell me one more time about overheating, you're fired.
Order acknowledged.
You're fired.
Move order received.
Moving, Commander.
We're going to try to flank both sides of the enemy force that's probably waiting for us at the
Moving
base. Or it could just be turrets that we're fighting. Might be, because we already face a significant
Yes,
force
Commander.
with the first ambush. Alright, so we're going to send
All right.
the Griffin, where it can provide long-range
Coordinates
fire
received.
support. Along with
Moving,
the cicada,
Commander.
they can do some flanking. Set ourselves up for success here. Evasive and in cover.
Coordinates received.
There we go, we triggered the event. Commander, we're glad to see you. We had a containment breach in one of our projects. Looks like we've pushed the Capellan Watchers too far. They've determined to wipe us out. We've got contacts incoming. Alright, so here's the enemy force. We got a Marauder, a Blackjack, Hunchback. Does that seem really blurry to you? It does. Let's go into the settings for video. Support resolutions. Oh, hold on, it moved our. Okay. Want the video to go to 2. There we go. Sorry. Alright, that's much better resolution. So we can see the Blackjack, the Marauder, the Hunchback, and the Vulcan. Okay, so really good salvage again. Hopefully our Cicada can get some easy shots in. Probably should take out the Blackjack on just as we can first.
How can I help?
So we should have turret support.
Copy that.
We should have the turrets on our side.
Ready for orders. I
We need
copy.
to buy for time here. tag on the blackjack. The Marauder is the bigger threat, but the blackjack has the most firepower that I can take out quickly. So that's my logic. Plus, I'd like to get as many Marauder parts as we can. Ooh, nice Thunderbolt hits on that Vulcan. Very fortunate. Okay, the Vulcan is their
Standing
sensor
by.
locker. Good to know. Alright, how do we get the blackjack in this fight as quickly as possible? I think we actually want to go this way. Alright, we really need the turrets to help us out here. We'll lose probably a couple buildings here. Killed one. That didn't take long.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, Griffin. Get in there. Get in there, Griffin. Let's actually hit the Vulcan. Let's do a precision strike here. Hit the Vulcan in the rear.
Engaging target.
Nice hit there. Challenge here. Oh, there goes a second building. Oh boy. They're going through these buildings like butter. That Marauder can take out a building
Warriors.
too.
Show 'em what you got.
Didn't though. Alright, so we're gonna stick with our game plan here. We've got to get the enemy focused on us and away from those buildings. Hey M. Simmons! Happy holidays to you. Thank you for joining us. Let's do Battlelord here. We really need to do a number on this blackjack. We're finishing up a blackout mission right now. Some
I've got
really
your
good
back.
salvage so far for a 2-skull mission. Assuming we can succeed. That is the challenge. Alright, we're going to have to be very aggressive here. With the hope being that the enemy is going to be so distracted by with their obsession with destroying the buildings that they don't just wreck my fire starter here. So we need to get the enemy focused on us and away from attacking those buildings.
Receiving you.
Always good to see you, M. Simmons. What I know you have big holiday plans. I'm surprised that you're awake, considering all the work that you did to put together your holiday
Going full
feast.
throttle.
Not so much for me. How is it not so happy holiday for you? Tell us why you say that, M. Simmons. We want to make this a happy holiday. Oh, you got a loose filling on your front tooth that can't get fixed until January 5th. So is there anything you could do? Because that
here.
loose filling is going to come out. There's no way it's going to go that long without coming out. Alright, the Splinter
Quick
Blackjack.
isn't it?
Problem with this mission is I think we're going to lose the buildings before we can finish off these enemies.
Waiting for orders.
Unless we get really lucky. Let's keep... Vulcan is a bad target. Yeah, we'll go with the Hunchback. We're going to overheat here slightly, but I think we'll be okay.
Engaging target.
And we missed anyways. Nothing like
No love on
overheating
that
for
strike.
no purpose.
Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
Dinner's not till January 1st. Oh, okay. The big dinner is not till January 1st. You'll just have to deal with it till then. Okay, well, I hope the rest of your day is Alright, at least we got the Hunchback to focus on us and not the buildings. That's a positive. Let's see if the Marauder does. Okay, the Marauder does not
Ready,
fire.
Commander.
I'm not sure why the Marauder didn't fire there. But, okay.
Moving, Commander.
Alright, we need to keep hitting this blackjack. We need to take some enemies out here. Engine critical.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
That's good.
How can I help?
Alright, fire starter or fire starter. Alright, I don't want you to do a charge. Ideally, you do a kick. What can you kick? Alright, you can do a kick on the hunchback.
I'm
Alright,
moving.
that works.
To hell with the weapons.
The hell with the weapons. No, I still want you to shoot the weapons. Well, and Simmons, I'm happy that we could spend some time on the holiday with you. Hopefully we can give you a little holiday cheer. I understand the situation you're in. Let's see if we can
Got it.
finish off this blackjack. That would go a long way keeping one of these buildings intact.
Solid connection on that one.
Okay. Alright, hopefully the turrets can give us some help here. Good hits on the hunchback. Ooh, thunderbolts. Yes, good hit on the Vulcan. Alright, the Vulcan's turning to fight us, I think. Yep. Alright, I'll take that. Whatever keeps them from blowing up the buildings right now.
My armor's in bad shape.
Because we're down to one building for survival
by.
to win this mission. Alright, we can finally get our blackjack into this
Confirmed.
fight. He was out of position. Let's do precision strike here. Ooh, center torso.
Fire in. That hit some.
Yes! Alright, one enemy down. Not too happy that there's 4 Vulcan parts in the salvage, but we'll take it.
I'm here.
At least the enemy's down without taking out one of those last buildings.
Confirmed.
Alright, Griffin. Alright, I know you're overheating, buddy, but we need to take an enemy out. So go for that blackjack.
Copy that.
Nice.
My heat gauge is getting pretty high.
Yes, I know about your heat gauge. Alright, for some reason that Marauder is not firing, and I'm not sure why. But it benefits us, so I'm not gonna ask too many questions. Alright, blackjack on me. Go away. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, blackjack on me. Bye-bye.
Big watch over.
Hey, IMG, thank you for joining the party.
Talk to me.
Alright, okay. Really feel like we need to hit this Marauder before it can start hitting the buildings.
Copy that.
IMG, are you sure you don't want to stream today? I'm happy
To
to
hell with the weapons.
keep you. Originally, we were scheduled to have the split screen, with me doing half and IMG doing half. And I'm still happy to switch off IMG if you want to do that.
Yep.
Please let me know. Let's see. Let's go for a kick on this hunchback. Alright, not really hoping to take that leg out. No leg. Oh, alright, good. Our turret finished off the leg on that hunchback. Very nice. I'm going to try to capture the Marauder. No question about it. The problem is that we're only one building away from losing this mission, and there's already some really good salvage. So,
Waiting for
Our
orders.
first job is going to be to
Roger.
save these buildings. Our second job is to hopefully maybe get a headshot on this marauder. So let's go for it. Now we do have piercing ammo for our AC2s,
Standing
which
by.
means if we hit the turret, we could finish him off.
Acknowledged.
All we can do is keep shooting
Target
this
locked.
PPC. We're slowly overheating the Griffin. It's only a matter of time,
Watch my heat.
but we don't have a choice. We have to keep him in the fight. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. Getting some people filtering in. I'm assuming some people slept in this morning, which is, of course, completely appropriate on a holiday. But let's make this a fun stream. I got another hour and a half, unless IMG wants to switch off. IMG, if you feel like playing, let me know. Ooh, there was a exploding RV in Nashville. Yes, we hope nobody was killed in that incident.
Moving, Commander.
Interesting. That's really unusual to have a RV explode. That's very unusual.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
I was really hoping that hunchback would have checked.
Got my
there.
attention.
Alright, Firestarter, you need to keep overheating this Marauder. I'm not sure why he's not shooting. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Let's look at this Marauder. Why is he not firing? That's what I don't understand. It's very unusual.
Yes, Commander. On my way.
Right. Yeah, there's no reason for this Marauder not to be firing. All of its weapons are available, but it's not firing. Everything ignored you. So IMG, just so you know, I got my Christmas Irby. I got it earlier on in the stream, so we have actually. Ooh! Oh, there goes that Marauder. Ouch. One salvageable part.
I'm here.
All right, so now we got one target left. This Hunchback.
I'm there.
And we can see if we can get some more holiday goodies. Yeah, the only problem IMG I have is that I didn't have a better engine to put in it, so it's
Enemy
still too
eliminated.
slow to really use. So it's just a backup mech right now. Yeah, only one part. But we got a lot of good mechs in this
Mission successful.
this mission. We encountered a Jagger mech, we encountered a Archer, we encountered several Hunchbacks, we encountered a Marauder. So we're going to get a couple good parts out of that. Alright, so we got a fair amount of C-bills. We got a little bit of damage on the Griffin, nothing too serious. Alright, so as you can see, we encountered an Archer, a Blackjack Omni, a Hunchback, Jagger mech, Marauder, and a Roughneck. And a Vulcan. So we're gonna have to pick the best parts of this and just say, hey, we're not gonna get a mech out of this mission, but we'll be closer to getting some mechs out of it. Do I want to... I actually would rather have the Blackjack Omni than the Hunchback. I don't really care for this Roughneck at all. I do... No, I'll take the Jagger mech. What am I thinking? Alright, so we got an Archer, Archer, Blackjack, Jaggermech, Marauder, Roughneck, Roughneck, and some components. Not a bad haul. That's our biggest haul of this playthrough so far. Biggest haul of this playthrough so far. The sun is coming up, so let's see if we can take some of the harshness out of some of the lighting here. All right. There, that's a little better. Some of the harshness out of the lighting there. Alright, we're going to need to do some mech repairs. Yep. Yes, we are, Yang. Yes, we are. Alright, so we got to repair the Griffin. It's going to take 3 days. Still pitch black in Washington, huh? Well, the sun just came out here in California. Alright, let's look in storage. Make sure there isn't anything we can put together. No, nothing we can put together. There's our Xmas. Shouldn't it be an Xmas? It should be an Xmas. I don't know if I would actually use this for anything, but, you know, it's fun that we got something cool on the holiday. Alright, something unique. Alright, let's find ourselves another mission. So, IMG, do you want to take over at 8? If you have any interest in doing that, I have no problem with that at all. Otherwise, we'll just keep playing. It's kind of a... oh, shoot. Duh. I gotta wait for the Griffin to finish. Repairs.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness. I just lost 10 days because I was laughing at your joke, IMG. I hope you're happy. You're set up to stream tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, you should be set up to stream tomorrow. If not, I'll fix it just like we have the rest of the week. So yeah, you're set to stream tomorrow. That's my plan. Alright. So now that we wasted 6 days there, that was pretty horrible. Let's get this mission in. Actually, before we do this mission real quick, let me just see if there's some stuff we can sell. Do I feel like I can sell this Hussar because I'm never going to use it. Now that we have that Irby at least as a backup. So that's good. So I can keep Darius from yelling at me about almost being broke. That is nice. That's a nice. Let's see. Don't have too much we can sell. Yeah, we can sell some jump jets. That's not going to really help us financially that much. Ooh, I do have a stealth armor sitting there. I need to use that at some point. Alright, so selling the Hussar at least will keep Darius from yelling at me. Only 10. Alright, so let's do this beefed up security. Yeah, I lost a lot of time there. All because of IMG giving me a funny joke. Thanks, IMG. I blame you for that. It's a good thing we're not doing our challenge, or I would have just lost a significant advantage over you with all that lost time. I still think we should do a challenge. It'd be fun. Griffin, Blackjack, Cicada, Firestarter, and our Raven. And this is a defense. You know what? For the defense, Should I take the Irby for the defense over the Cicada? I think I will. Let's give our Xmas Irby a run. You scrapped your Xmas? Oh, so sad. I can't believe you're putting so much work into putting a Cicada back together. But for those of you that don't know, IMG went with a battle armor start, which is really, 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 really hard. So the Cicada is sadly his best mech. Yes, you heard that right. IMG is trying to survive with the Cicada as his best mech. Alright. Sun is coming up. Sorry if it's a little bright on camera. We're actually getting new curtains installed, and we're waiting for the new curtains, but the old curtains were already taken out. So I cannot do that much to block out the light. So we'll just try to deal with it the best we can. It's messing with the blue screen. Give me 1 second. Let me see if we could fix the blue screen just a little bit. So half of my face doesn't look like I'm a cyborg. Might be an improvement, but so let's see what we can do. There we go. There we go. So now my face doesn't look like it's a cyborg. Although again, that would probably be an improvement. Moving box. Well, ironically, I've gotten rid of most of my moving boxes. I don't know. I do have this little guy. I don't know if you can see him on camera, but he's a extra large Grogu. I could try to use him. Let's see. Yeah, sadly, I don't know if Grogu's going to help us that much. Wow, it's a huge. Yeah, it's called a squishy, a squishmallow. That's what it's called. It's called a Grogu squishmallow. They're very hard to find.
Interface initiated.
You could get them at Costco if you're very lucky and they happen to have them as you get to the store, because they sell out in about 10 minutes. So I was fortunate one day to go to Costco and get 3 of them. One for each of our families. So, alright, not my favorite map for a defense because the enemy comes from all 4 directions usually, but we'll do the best we can. Alright, here's our slow Irby. So we're going to have our Irby defend this side of the map because we can't use our Irby to run across the whole map. He's useless for that. So yeah, if you like Grogu, they also have a Chewbacca that's also available at Costco. That's a squishmallow. Obviously, the Chewbacca lasts a lot longer on the shelves than the Grogu. The Grogu usually, as soon as they open the box, the Grogu is gone within 5 minutes. So I was very lucky to get there when they had just opened the box. So it's a lot of fun. We're big fans of The Mandalorian here in the house, so we're excited to have all the Grogu stuff we can get. In addition to that, I actually invested in getting 3 one-of-a-kind, well, not one-of-a-kind because they were at Costco, but a limited edition. I got 12 limited edition Grogu dolls, I guess you could call them. So I've kept them in their boxes, of course, and I'm putting them in storage. And hopefully we can take them out in 10 or 15 years and they'll be worth something. It's an investment. We'll see if it pans out. All right. So what are we up against? We got a fire starter, which is good salvage. The stinger lamb, not so much.
Waiting for orders. Roger, skipper.
Push to the rescue.
Taking it.
Try to save these engineers. So, everybody who's on the stream, I'd love to hear from each of you what you're doing for the holiday. Personally, I am not leaving the house, except to maybe pick up some Chinese food. It's kind of a tradition in my family. We don't have a big holiday dinner, but what we do is we go get Chinese food at Christmas, because Chinese restaurants are the one restaurant that's open. So our logic is that we'll go get Chinese food, because culturally for the Chinese, this is just another day. So you can always find a Chinese restaurant open on Christmas holiday. So that's what we do. We have Chinese food. We're just going to have our immediate family. Oh, all right. Plasma rifle. Somebody has a plasma rifle out there.
I've got your back.
I'd love to get a plasma rifle. I love the sound effect that they now have for the plasma rifle. It's awesome.
Accelerating to maximum speed.
Hey, Libby Snow. How are you doing today? Nice to have you here. I don't know if we've had you on our streams before. But then again, now that we have two streamers on our channel, it's possible that you
Got it.
came in when IMG was doing a stream. Nice to see you as well, Non the Plume. So yeah, so Chinese food. We also, in my family, it's a little weird. We kind of didn't like waiting for all of our presents on Christmas Day, so we actually do a lot of our presents on Christmas Eve. Yeah, sorry about the brightness, Libby. Unfortunately, as I said earlier, we're in the process of getting new blinds put into our house. Let me see what I could do. Let me see if I can move the green screen. See if we make that a little better. It's going to expose... There we go. That's a little better. It's going to not be the same experience with the green screen, as we're going to block out part of the screen, though. So that's not ideal. Let's see if we can play around with this. 1 second. All right, there we go. All right, that might be a little better. Yeah, that's slightly less bright. I could check the gamma. Let's go ahead and check the gamma. It shouldn't be right. It shouldn't be too bright. All right, so let's check the gamma. You guys want me to check the gamma? We'll check the gamma. Let's just take this shot. So we'll check the gamma as well. You guys can give me some feedback. Just moved to a new studio, so we're kind of playing around with a lot of settings right now. So I do appreciate the feedback, Libby. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the black lasers, IMG, because they still show as blue on my, or green on my screen. Alright, so let's look at the settings. If you want to move, we can move the gamma down there. If you want to do that, we can do that. Feels dark to me. There we go. That actually is,
Yes, Commander.
that is a lot better. You're right. You guys are right as usual. Maybe that will help with the lasers on your end. They're still showing as green on my end, but...
Confirmed.
Oh, a cyclone. I'd like to get a cyclone knocked down. Alright. Does that look better to you guys? Awesome. Thanks for the feedback. Really appreciate that. Drop it to half. I already did that, Libby. Do you feel like we need to drop the gamma even more? We can. Alright, let's get that cycle. Yeah, picture's much better now. Really appreciate the feedback, guys.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, so we've got our Xmas Irby, which was a gift
Bravo.
from the BTA team today. So thank you, BTA, for a glorious Irby. IMG, keep an eye on those lasers for me. Let me know if they look green now. It'd be great if we fix that problem.
How can I help?
Alright, okay. We can't... I don't
Roger.
want to do a charge on this Owens, but we can sprint in and give him a face
Roger
full
that.
of flamers. Lasers are still black, huh? I don't know what to tell you. We'll keep experimenting. If anybody has any ideas on what we can do to adjust the fact that the lasers are green on my screen, but they're showing black on
Orders.
your playthrough, apparently. Which tells me it might be an issue with our streaming
Roger
video.
that.
There's a white alien in the corner, and there's a text, and the text is glowing and merging with the gray. Okay, well. Libby, I'm sorry. If you want to take off, you certainly can. We're doing the best we can. We're putting a new studio together, and as I said, we're having some lighting challenges, so I'm doing the best I can on the fly. Let's see. I can tweak the filter, but again, the problem is we're just having some issues with lighting right now, so I can do that. That looks a little better. But as I said, we got some natural light coming into the studio because I don't have...
I'm here.
I do not have lines in the studio at the moment. So
All
we're
right.
just going to try to do the
Move.
best we can, Libby. Happy to have you in here. If we can have some positive feedback, that would be great. We're just doing the best we can with what we have today.
That hit something
And
good.
happy holidays to you, too. So, Libby, what are you doing for your holiday? I don't think we've heard from you. Would love to hear what you're up to today. Yeah, so our lighting was
Standing by.
good.
All right.
and then the sun came out and screwed up our lighting. So we're just adjusting that on the fly. So we do appreciate that you're bearing with us there.
Target
Precision
locked.
strike on the cyclone flight here. Oh, we killed it. Was really hoping to get some salvage
Looks
there.
like I
but
only did new
it was
target.
likely to happen because there was center torso damage already. Oh, my eyes are fine. My eyes are fine. I think the screen looks fine now. IMG, you still think it looks fine, right? Hi, iCypher. Thanks for popping in. iCypher, your holiday is largely over as far as the actual day of Christmas. Hopefully you had a good Christmas. We'd love to hear about your experience
I've got eyes on
in
hostile
Australia.
reinforcements. They're heading your
Because
way.
in Australia, I'm assuming you guys are having a relatively normal Christmas. Because the COVID is under control in Australia, so I don't think you have the same restrictions we have here. So I'd love to hear what you did, iCypher, for Christmas. Alright, Libby, if you want me to adjust the gamma again, we can do that. I mean, you're supposed to barely be able to see the skull for these settings. Like, I don't know what more I can do. You can barely see the skull there. So,
I've got your back.
not sure what more I can do here.
Roger.
That's about as good as we can do on the gamma.
Take that as a lesson.
If I make it any darker, you're not going to be able to see some of the items on the screen. Now, IMG, were those lasers, medium lasers, black again? Because they're
Yeah.
definitely showing as green on my screen. No doubt about it. Alright, let's hit the fire starter with some
Time to
melee
get
here.
physical.
Nice hit on the fire starter there.
Scored a
I'd
critical
like to
hit.
get as many parts. Libby, you know, I really respect your opinion, but I'm getting to the point where I might have to ask you to leave
Yes,
if
Commander.
you're just going to be critical of the stream. You know, I really appreciate your feedback, but we're getting to the point where we're doing the best we can. See, Nanda Plume says, not for me, the lasers are green.
10-4.
Interesting. Still have weird green issues. Are you talking about the green not showing up? Because Nanda Plume is still saying the lasers are green. So any feedback is welcome. Hopefully, Libby, you can either bear with it or maybe find another stream that's more to your liking.
Scored a critical.
But that's the best we can do midstream as far as tweaking things. Let's focus in on these enemies instead of focusing in on playing around with their color. Alright, so the name...
I'm here.
Now, see, IMG, the name on the mechs are green on my side. They are absolutely green. And my lasers are green.
10-4.
So, I'm not sure what to do because on my side, I am seeing the game as we normally would. So, if anybody else can comment on whether they are
Critical hit,
seeing
Commander.
green in the name of the mechs, because I'm seeing it on my side. There is no colorblind setting. There's no colorblind setting in the settings. We can look at that if you'd like, but I've never seen a colorblind setting in the settings for Battletech. We can look. Here, let's look. Let's go to video again. We've got our gamma right in the middle. I can barely see the skull. I can drop down the quality to high. Maybe see if that'll tweak it a little bit for you. Okay. VSync is enabled. Motion blur is enabled. Reflection disabled. Enable that. That's going to make a difference. Alright, we got 7 more rounds. We got the initial wave of enemies taken care of. The problem is we've got to start putting some of our forces against these additional waves. Alright, so we can get our Xmas Irby into the fight here. Alright, let's do Battlelord here. Increase the firepower and the accuracy, and see if we can hit this Owen tonight.
Talk to me.
So my fire starter, the name of the mech is absolutely green. So I think I don't see any issues there. All right, we're gonna push the fire starter up.
Ready to
we
run.
Need to get some vision. Oh, okay. So we got a hunchback. I can take a look at it on the OBS feed next time I shoot. I will do that. So we got. All right. So here's a good opportunity. Actually, I can shoot 2 medium lasers at this hunchback. I'll look at it in the OBS screen and let's.
Copy that.
Nope. In the OBS screen, it is showing as green on my lasers as well.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, I'm going to be looking at it in sunlight, but it's not going to change the colors. It'll change the brightness, but it's not going to change the color.
On it.
So, let's just focus on the mission. Let's focus on the mission. I can tweak things off camera as much as I can, but there's not much we can do while we're on camera right now. Those were green. So you're saying that maybe we fixed the problem. The mech name is showing as green on my side.
Waiting for orders. I
think we've used our blackjack too much here yet, so let's Let's do a precision strike on this fire starter. Go for the head.
Aye.
Come on, headshot, headshot. No, no luck. I mean, I think we've already improved it quite a bit from when Libby started giving us input, so I appreciate that, Libby. And we'll just keep playing with it. It will be nice to get the blinds back in the office so we don't have this problem with outside lighting throwing things off. Libby says it probably keeps swapping from the green outline with black to green with white outline in the mech name. That might just be BTA. Yeah, it could very well be. So we'll just do the best we can with what we got here. Alright, got a hunchback. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for the hunchback here.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Hit percent chances were just much higher on the hunchback there. Oh, one of our friendly APCs just blew up. Yeah, I'll do a full system restart. Seems to make the lasers black after movement. Okay. I'm not quite sure what could be causing that. If it turns black after movement, then it's not something with my settings. It's gonna have to, it's most likely something with BTA if it's impacted by movement. So. Yeah, I agree, iCypher. Because it is changing. Libby says, know the name. I've yet to see black lasers. I haven't seen black lasers on mine either.
How can I help?
Alright, let's... This fire starter is arguably some of the best salvage here so far. So let's go after that fire starter. I'd love to have another fire starter put together. Very useful. Okay, I'll watch on IMG. I will watch the replay later. Absolutely. And again, we do fully appreciate all the feedback you guys are giving us. I don't mind doing it at all.
Here it comes.
Oh. I was hoping to get more parts out of that fire starter. But, you know, we're outnumbered and outgunned, so we're just going to have to take the enemy out the best we can. It definitely is harder to collect specific mech parts with the update to Precision Strike. Do fire starters have ammo in this mod? No, they fixed that.
I'm receiving you.
The fire starters, any flamers do not have ammo.
Roger.
Because in the original lore, you got your ability to shoot flames from your reactor. So that was one of the things that BTA does address correctly.
Copy that, Commander.
That was something in the original game. They made a mistake with the lore and thought that flamers needed ammo because there are vehicle flamers that need ammo. So I think that's where the mistake came from.
Barely a scratch.
I think it was because IMG, the developers were aware of vehicle flamers which required ammo because
Damn
because
armor's
vehicles didn't necessarily have a fusion reactor. I think that's where it came from. And then they were too far down the road of development to fix it. So they just left it as is.
Standing by.
Which really, excuse me, negatively impacted the value of flame weapons in the original game because you only had 10 shots per weapon, I believe. See, IMG, I do... Jesus. Sorry about that. Sorry, I promise I don't have COVID. And if I did, it's not contagious through the microphone. Just kidding. But
Alright.
that was a nasty cough there. Oh, when it came out on the first patch, they had no charges. On the first patch, they added charges. But I think that was a mistake. Like, they had it the one way, and then it released the other way, and then they fixed it to what they originally planned on having. Because I don't see why they would add the charges after the fact. Hydrate, iCypher, yes, I will hydrate. After this mission, I will go get a drink. So I owe you a hydrate, and I appreciate your concern for my well-being.
Ready, Commander.
Alright. Eximus Irby to the rescue. Fighting off a whole enemy lance by
Bravo.
himself.
Send me a message.
As far as Irbies go, this is a pretty nice Irby, I gotta say. Unfortunately, it's very slow. Alright, we're gonna have to get this Irby some help because he can't handle this whole enemy lance by himself. So we're gonna have to
Orders.
start shifting some forces over
Confirmed.
to help the Irby.
To hell with the weapons.
Irby to the rescue. Yep. Irby to the rescue. Super Irby. And I'm not talking about the Irby Lamb, which is very cute, but it's completely useless as a mech. But it is cute. Oh no. Structural damage to our one-of-a-kind Irby. Alright, Raven, you need to go help our Irby.
Confirmed.
You're fast enough to get there. I don't know how much good you're going to do, but you're fast. It is sad that
I'm
your Irby
receiving
is
you.
your second best mech. That is absolutely true. Alright, let's do a fighting retreat here.
Quick
Because I
statement.
do want to move the Blackjack to where it can help our Irby. Ooh, nice hit on that Phoenix Hawk. Very nice. You know, don't give it Irby too hard of a time, IMG. It's perfectly okay-ish for what it's designed to do. The Irby was a cheap mech. I remember Black Pants Legion did the math on it, and they figured out that for the cost of a Timberwolf, you could have, I think it was 70 Irbies, if I'm not mistaken. So here's the question. If you were in the middle of a battle, and you could have 70
I'm
Irbies
here.
on one Timberwolf, what would you take? Absolutely, I think most people would take the
Moving at full
70
throttle.
Irbies. So, Irby was a very cost-effective
Affirmative.
urban combat and security mech, and it
That's
was
a mech.
really good at what it did. If it was in a city and it didn't have to move around quickly, it could be a game changer from a tonnage standpoint. But once you get it out in the open and it has to move, that's where your problems are going to be. It comes down to what I always say is you need to use the mech for what it was designed to be used for. Otherwise, the problem is user error, not mech error. You know, like I'm always the direwolf is gonna not a direwolf, a timberwolf. So a timberwolf is equivalent in cost to 70 Irbies.
Ready, Commander.
So, all right. Speaking of our Irbies, we gotta withdraw our Irby. We
Moving,
just got
Commander.
this for a present, and I do not want to lose it, especially the weapons.
Send me a message.
That's true, iCipher. So, in BattleTech lore, battle mechs were not as common as you see in this game. So, a locust could actually
Got my
mop
attention.
the floor with a significant enemy force. No joke. If you sent infantry against a locust, the locust would just tear them up.
Follow my lead.
So, even a poor mech is better than battle armor. Oh, I know
Punched
IMG.
right through his armor.
IMG really took
Aye, aye.
IMG really took the bullet for the channel
On the
by
move.
doing the battle armor only challenge. I absolutely bow my head in appreciation to IMG for taking on that challenge. All right, let's hit this enforcer.
Confirmed.
Oh, nothing there. Libby says 70 Irbies is still 70 Irbies running leak IS cooling systems. I'm assuming you mean weak against a clan war machine with GR lasers. I understand what you're saying, Libby, but if you give me 70 Irbies, I'm gonna take down a
Standing
Timberwolf
by.
without. Yeah, you might kill 10 of the Irbies, but you're gonna die too. So, you know, it's kind of a situation where do you want to you know, the numbers eventually will end up being on the Irby side,
Fire it.
especially if the Irbies charge all at the same time. I don't care how good the Timberwolf is, it's gonna lose. So I'll take the Irby side of that battle any day of the week. Oof. Really pushing that,
Just barely
pushing the
gained my
envelope. Yep, 70 AC-20s. Yes, Irbies can charge at 35 miles an hour. It's a slow charge. Irbies can't charge anything.
Commander?
They can charge. It's just at 80. It's at 35 miles an hour. So
Yes, Commander.
they might be able to charge, not be
Moving
able to charge quickly, but they can. I stand by the fact that the Irbies eventually would win that fight. But we can agree to disagree, Libby. Ooh, alright. Nice salvage on that Phoenix Hawk there. Might be one of the mechs that we'll prioritize for salvage here. Oof. Our fire starter is not looking so good here.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Alright, good. Some fire support finally on that hunchback. Alright, good. Finally we're getting some fire support from our turrets.
Come on, people. Let's make it.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, let's keep pushing the Irby back.
Moving, Commander.
Don't want to lose this Irby. I'm more worried about the weapons components than the actual Irby itself. I don't want to lose these weapons.
Sending a message.
Nice hit on the Raven there.
Orders.
Alright, let's go for the kick on this hunchback. We're being very aggressive with our
The
fire
hell with
starter
the
here.
weapons.
Be nice if we could push through and get knocked down here. Do it though. Took out some weapons though.
Take that as a lesson.
Actually, we didn't take any weapons out. Alright, Libby, we'll just agree to disagree on that one.
Copy that.
If you read the lore, one mech and one pilot can only do so much. Eventually the numbers catch up to you.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, finally we can get some additional fire support over to help our poor Irby. Ooh, alright, we can do precision strike on this enforcer. Ooh, the head already has damage. Let's see if we get lucky here.
Aye.
Come on. Oh, that was a head hit right there. Oh, come on.
Out of AC2 ammo.
Tell me that wasn't a head hit. Alright, Libby. Again, I'm not going to belabor the point to you. We'll just agree to disagree. Ooh, Gauss rifle destroyed on the hunchback. Was hoping to get that as salvage, maybe.
I'm here.
Let's keep working on that enforcer.
Taking the shot.
Hit? Oh!
That's a kill.
3 salvageable parts. Nice. Nice hit there. Now, you know, Libby, I never said that Irbies were world beaters. What I said was 70 Irbies is a lot of Irbies. Again, I didn't say Direwolf, I said Timberwolf. Timberwolf is very different than the Direwolf. So,
Ready, Commander.
if you're basing your comments on an assault versus the Timberwolf, that's a different story. IMG, I think we have the ability to do polls in the chat. Do we not? Maybe you could throw up a poll. Do you want 1 Timberwolf or 70 Urbies in a fight?
Send me a message.
Just curious what everybody would say. There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just curious. Alright, so got a leg on that Owens. That's good.
Dealt a heavy hit.
That'll slow them down. Yes, they're the same ideology, but a direwolf has another 30 tons over a timberwolf, so that's a significant difference.
Talk to me.
Let's see if we can finish off this hunchback. Our fire starter's definitely living on borrowed time here, but I think we'll be okay.
That was a critical hit, lad.
Nice hits there. Come on, hunchback. There we go.
Yep.
Push up with the Raven.
Double time. Let's go.
And yeah, let's put down this Owens while we can.
This should be badass.
Waiting for orders.
Libby, the cost of clan mechs is one of the
Affirmative.
reasons that the Inner Sphere, one of the many reasons the Inner Sphere won that war, is because the Inner Sphere was able to fight a battle of attrition, and the clans could not field enough mechs to really
Roger.
dominate the battle. That is true. If you look at the lore, that was one of the
destroyed.
biggest shortcomings. If you look at the end of the clan invasion, the clan was not able to get sufficient weapons onto the field. I thought
I'm
there was an
receiving you.
ability to have a poll. If not, we will add it after this
Copy that, Commander.
stream, just to make sure we can address these issues in a civil and enjoyable way. Everybody has is going to have different opinions. I'm just curious to see what people would take. I mean, if Libby, if each clan mech could take out 70 Inner Sphere mechs, then there would be no chance that the Inner Sphere could have held their own in the battle. And I know for a fact the Inner Sphere didn't lose 70 mechs for every clan mech.
Mission
Now,
successful.
granted, I know we're talking about Urbies, but still. If the loss ratio was even close to that, the Inner Sphere would have folded inside of 3 months. Alright, so we got a good payout. We're going to have to do some repairs on our Urbie, on our fire starter. And we got some good salvage here. So we got 1, 2, 3 enforcer parts. 1, 2, 3 fire starter parts. 1, 2, 3 hunchback parts. I do like this Goss hunchback. I'm going to take those 3 hunchback parts. And then, the Phoenix Hawk part, probably. Let's see what else we get. Alright, so we got fire starter, hunchback, Owens, and a Phoenix Hawk. And we got some decent weapons to boot. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, Libby. Let's just agree to disagree, and we'll talk about some other stuff, because you're going to have your opinion, I'm going to have my opinion, and both of them are valid, and we're never going to know the answer. Alright, so let's see what we have in the mech bay. Do we have something we could put together? We do. We could put this hunchback together, but I need to do some repairs first. So it'll take 2 days to get our fire starter going. Alright, how about our Irby? Alright, it will take 2 days to get our Irby up. And running.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
No, the... Okay, Libby, that's not true. On Tukied, they had Comstar mechs that had Starleague technology, but they weren't running a bunch of clan tech. So that is not true. Alright, so let's do our repairs here, because I want some new toys.
I've got the financial report.
Alright, Darius, we have enough money, so please don't tell us we're almost broke. Please.
Job's done, Commander.
Alright, well, double click there. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna put our Irby mix into storage. We're gonna bring up our beautiful new hunchback.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Comstar stole the clan tech to run it for... No. Comstar didn't steal the clan tech. Comstar had old Starleague mechs that were in vintage condition that they brought to the battle. They did not steal clan tech. That's not true. You're almost broke, Commander. I can't retire, so work harder. Alright. Oh, this is a Comstar. This is a Comstar hunchback. I like this. So let's take a look at this hunchback. Alright, so we got a Gauss rifle, ER large laser. Okay. This is a pretty nice mech for what we have on the field right now. It's not clan tech, Libby Snow. It's Starleague tech, not clan tech, that was used by Comstar. I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. They did augment occasionally with salvaged clan technology. That is true. But the vast majority of the mechs used on Tukied were old Starleague vintage mechs. Can someone back me up on that? I feel like Libby just wants to argue just to argue, and I don't know how to deal with that, to be honest with you. All right, so we got a ton remaining. If we make this change. Yeah, IMG, I agree. Yeah, we're here to have some pleasant conversations and enjoy some battle tech, and not be hostile. All right. Clan Slayers were salvage refits. Yes, they were. They were. I'm not saying there was not clan technology used by the Inner Sphere. That is documented. It absolutely is. But that was a very small amount of the equipment that was used on 2Kid. The vast majority was vintage Star League tech from before the fall of the Star League that Comstar gathered after the Exodus. So there were some salvage clan mechs. For example, Victor Steiner ran a clan mech at the end of the clan invasion. There's no question about it. But the vast majority of what was used on 2Kid was old vintage Comstar mechs. So let's just move on. I'd love to just move on. All right, so let's take our new Hunchback out for a run, shall we? So let's do. We got a blackout mission. Let's run that. Libby, Star League Tech might have been 3 years behind the clans, but the Comstar technology was still substantially ahead over what most of the Inner Sphere had available due to the Secession Wars lowering the quality of technology across the board in the Inner Sphere. So that is why the clans were so surprised by what Star League nerds are clans during 2Kid. All right, Libby, I'm just not gonna keep having the same conversation with you. So we can respectfully agree to disagree. Let's put Ronan in the Hunchback because she has her best gunnery. Let's put the Griffin to use with our sensor locker. Yeah, I like that. We'll keep our commander in the fire starter. And we'll take a Raven as our 5th mech. And let's put T-Bone in it. This Raven's going to have really high evasion because it normally has 9, plus the addition of T-Bone will give it 11 evasion. So, Nom de Plume, what are you doing for the holidays? Are you celebrating? And if so, what are you doing? I don't think we've heard from you yet. Yes, that is correct, iCipher. That's why Comstar was such a big surprise to the clans on 2Kid, because they hadn't fought anything that was close to their ability. So they underbid for the Battle of 2Kid because they were so used to the Inner Sphere having inferior mechs that Comstar had a superiority to the Inner Sphere mechs. They were still inferior to the clan mechs, but numerically, the clan did not take enough forces to offset the fact that Comstar had better technology than most of the Inner Sphere. That is the crux of what happened at Tukian. The Comstar decided they would do a scorched earth plan to take away a lot of the advantages that the clan had by forcing them to fight piecemeal instead of using their speed and superior weaponry. Okay. Libby clearly is a clan
Command interface
groupie, and
initiated.
there's nothing wrong with that. I like the clans. Yes.
Standing by.
The clans defeated the clans. The Inner Sphere did not necessarily defeat the clans.
Aye. All right, but I'm ready to go.
Yes, they did take clan lasers as salvage and put it into the fight. There's no question about that. But that wasn't the vast majority of the force.
Onward.
Alright, so it's unusual. Usually they don't show us the enemies in a blackout mission until we trigger it.
I've got your back.
So that's definitely unusual that we're seeing
Affirmative.
the enemies here. What are we up against here? Oh, we got a Strider. Might as well take the rear shots at the Strider here. Not that the Strider's that much of a threat.
Orders?
But hey, when you have a rear shot on an enemy,
On
you
the
take
way.
it.
Double time.
That's Battletech 101 right there.
Welcome to my album.
I'm receiving you. Acknowledged.
Ooh, I'm surprised that Strider didn't go boom
Guard a
yet.
critical hit.
I agree, Libby. I do agree that the clan
They've got a
defeated
sensor lock on me.
themselves more than the Inner Sphere defeated the clans.
Yes,
we
Commander.
can agree to that. I have no problem. I'm not an Inner Sphere homer by any stretch of the imagination. You know, the clans could have wiped the floor with the Inner Sphere had they fought in a quote-unquote less honorable way. Let's put it that way.
Ready for orders.
Comstar has that great technology which we just talked about. Non-plume. Glad to hear you're having a nice ham dinner as well.
Acknowledged.
You know, it's the little things in a year as bad as 2020 for most of us. It's the little thrills that make us happy, you know? I'll give you an example. So, The Mandalorian, I love The Mandalorian. Don't get me wrong. But would I love The Mandalorian as much if I'd been able to see movies for the last couple years? Or the last year? No, probably not.
I'm losing armor.
But the fact that The Mandalorian was such an amazing treat because our entertainment options were so limited made The Mandalorian
You've got my attention.
even better. So what I'm trying to say is we're fortunate that we have the little things in life right now that make life enjoyable. So I'm actually really excited because here in the United States, Wonder Woman 1984 is being released at 9 p.m. tonight in the Pacific and midnight on the East Coast. And I'm really excited about watching that movie. It's going to be the first major motion picture that I've seen in quite some time.
Standing by.
Due to COVID. I did not see Tenet in the theater.
Moving to position.
So this is going to be the biggest blockbuster I've seen in quite some time. And keep in mind that Wonder Woman 84 is not a made-for-TV movie. This is a major blockbuster with major blockbuster special effects. And they've done a really good job with the Wonder Woman character historically, so I'm hoping this will be a really good movie. But it's going to be even better because, quite frankly, we can't see anything like, say, an MCU movie right now. So that's just going to make Wonder Woman an even better movie because our options are limited. Another good example is I was looking at Netflix the other day, or today. Ouch. Hard hit on our fire starter there.
I'm taking worse. I'm down a weapon.
I'm here.
And there was a George Clooney movie that's currently #1 on Netflix. And I think it's #1 just because it's George Clooney and because there has not been any other major releases. So, but I watched some of it and I didn't think it was that great of a movie. I thought it was an okay movie. And yet it's #1 on Netflix because we're so desperate for new entertainment right now that even a okay movie looks great. So if Wonder Woman is a good movie, it's going to look amazing tonight. So I'm excited about that. That's actually my biggest holiday treat.
Orders?
We did also splurge as a family, and we got ourselves an Oculus. So we're enjoying that as well. But the Oculus, you can only play that for maybe an hour at a time before you have to take a break because it will make you sick. If you use VR too much too early, you will get sick. It actually you have to take some time to actually develop the acuity for it to play in VR for a significant period of time. Ouch. Alright, come on, Firestarter. Please survive. Please survive. Alright, we're going to have to eject that Firestarter. Yeah, it got hit really hard.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
By that weapons carrier.
I await your command.
Alright. We haven't even triggered the event yet. Let's trigger the event.
Roger that.
Hopefully that means the turrets will help me. That's kind of my best option right now. Is trigger the event and see if we can get some fire support. Nice hit on that weapons carrier.
Crashed.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. We got an APC. You know what? I don't want to waste my AC rounds on an APC, so we're going to save our
Talk to me.
rounds. Alright, Dragon's Claw. Your center torso is almost cooked, so
You knock me down, I'll get right back.
why don't you take a ride up to the Argo a little faster
Punching
than
out.
the rest of us?
Yes, Commander.
Okay, Libby, I understand what you're saying there. Please respect that we don't like to get political on the channel. So, and you're kind of really getting on the fringes of talking about American politics, which we don't like to talk about here. So, if you could change your
Engaging
subject to something game related or not political, I would appreciate it. We don't want to turn into a political discussion. There are other streams for that if you go to just chatting.
Standing by.
Alright. Yeah, this is probably going to be our last mission for the stream. So let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it, and Libby, we are absolutely
Firing on
happy.
target.
We're absolutely happy, Libby, to have you here.
Standing by.
Because we want to encourage people to explore our streams. And I did enjoy
On the
the
move. Full speed.
Battletech discussions we're having. Okay. Libby,
Firing a full salvo.
I can't stop you from talking about things, but I can ban you. So,
I'm here.
again, we don't like to have political commentary here because, especially
Copy
in a
that.
very diverse and divisive American political climate, I don't want to have half of our audience annoyed and leave. Libby, we had a disagreement about Battletech,
Waiting
but
for orders.
Battletech is not real. I'm not going to ban you for
Move
that.
order received.
I would ask you to either tone down the political commentary or, ooh, Blackjack Omni. Let's go for the Blackjack Omni here. Let's go for a headshot, actually.
Copy that.
Oh, nice hit there. I don't hate you at all, Libby. I've actually given you many chances to kind of tone things down and stay. So I don't hate you at all. I just don't want to have
System
political
holding.
commentary on
Ready
our
for
channel.
orders.
That's not what our channel is designed to be. If you want to go to just chatting, I'm sure you can find a channel that's good for you. And we absolutely support your decision. And we support free speech here. Just so you know, I did spend 7 years in uniform to protect free speech. So I have no problem with free speech, but it's not going to happen on our chat when it's going to upset half of our audience. And we're here to talk about video games.
Heat damage. Damn it.
IMG, are you there? If you're there, can you please encourage Libby to find another stream, if you know what I mean? I don't think this is a good conversation for us to have in our chat room. Best of wishes, Libby. I just don't think we should have those conversations, especially on Christmas.
I'm receiving you.
This is not the time for us to have negative conversations that
Order
are going to
acknowledged.
upset people. So, I respectfully ask you to go find something else to watch.
Target locked.
I understand that you have some political issues that you're not happy with, but this is not the place to talk. And again,
Standing by.
I spent 7 years in uniform protecting this country and free speech, so
Moving at full throttle.
this is just not what we want to have happen. I fully support you. I fully support your ability to believe what you believe politically, but it's not going to happen in the chat room.
I missed.
Orders.
All right, IMG, can you ask Libby to go away? That would be great. Or I will do it after this mission. No problem.
Taking the shot. Damn it.
Thank you, IMG. And believe me, I have no problem with differences of opinion. If you want to talk about BattleTech and disagree,
Reporting
we
internal
can do
damage.
that all day long. If you want to,
Commander?
but we're not going to have political discussions on this channel. And it honestly could be that I agree with what Libby said, but we're not going to have those conversations in the chat room. That's not what we're
Target for
doing.
now.
So I think Libby
I'm
may
here.
have had some anger issues. Maybe she was upset about
All right.
something else in her life, but it feels like she wanted to fight about everything. And that was just really making our stream not as much fun as it could be. So let's enjoy the rest of this mission, shall we?
Taking a shot.
Headshots on that blackjack. Oh. I think we're a part away from getting a blackjack. Oh, great nom de plume.
Damage is light.
We love
Yes,
the
Commander.
fact that people love this mod.
Acknowledged.
You know, and it's not what she was saying that I disagreed with. Just to be clear, I keep politics out of this channel
10-4.
because people come to, quite frankly, people come to Twitch because they want to escape the political and social realities. That's why we're here. We're here to have fun. We're not here to have a political discussion.
Aye, aye.
There are plenty of avenues for that on the internet. Ooh, alright. That Blackjack Omni is a nice one. He's got... Oh. We are
Like
getting
Max coming apart.
ripped up on this mission.
Waiting for orders.
Like there's no tomorrow. Alright, let's see if we can... we can't get to the rear. Alright, we're going to try to get the Raven around next round to hit that Blackjack in the rear. Keep in mind, this is just the first initial encounter on this map.
Waiting for orders.
We've got more enemies to deal with here.
Coordinates received.
I'm always nervous when I put the Blackjack to the front. That is... I tell people not
Fire
to
an
do
owl
what I'm
weapon.
about to do. But we need to put another target in between that Blackjack and the Griffin. That's great, Non the Boom. I'm a big fan of Bloody Doves myself.
That could have been worse.
And
I'm
I
receiving
think
you.
he's one of the reasons he's one of the best developers, in my opinion, is the fact that he is so interactive with with his community. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Lily was a member of the Rogue Tech community because they are very diversive and acidic towards each other. Whereas the BattleTech Advanced community, in my experience, has been nothing but friendly and inclusive.
Waiting for
So
orders.
that's one of the reasons I love Bloody Doves. He is one of the
Roger that.
best guys I know. I have spoken with him just a little bit in the Discord
Target confirmed.
and in his streams, obviously. And I'm trying to help him with his wiki. I had to
receiving you.
take a break because I was moving. So I'm going to get back into helping with the wiki, hopefully over the weekend.
Locked on for physical attack.
But I fully support everything that BTA is doing in a community and in putting together one of the best mods around, in my opinion.
Standing by.
BattleTech mod drama.
Confirmed.
Well, yeah, we don't like to have any drama, especially on Christmas. Right? Let's just enjoy. Let's enjoy the holiday. We're all fatigued
Affirmative.
from negativity and concern and drama. every time you turn on the TV,
Scored a
there's
critical
some
hit.
negative news about COVID or some negative news about what's going on in Washington. Ooh, alright. We knew the Griffin was going to suffer some damage. So there we go. There we lost a leg on the Griffin. Challenge here is we're running out of mechs,
That
to
really
be honest
hurts.
with you. Alright, we're going to have to push up with the Hunchback.
10-4.
And hit that
All right.
blackjack. Unless we totally miss with the Gauss rifle. Yeah, I mean, I would love, to be honest with you, I would love to see Bloody Doves hired by a game developer to put together a
I'm
BattleTech
getting my
game.
ass kicked.
Because he has such a passion for BattleTech. He's so good at what he does. I would love to
quitting.
see
Good to go.
BTA or Bloody Doves given that opportunity, because I think he would be a real asset to anybody that's putting together a BattleTech game.
Firing. Failed to connect.
Ready for orders.
Alright, come on, Raven. We need to get a knockdown on this blackjack on him. It's an odd configuration for a
receiving you.
blackjack, but I do like a blackjack that has a Gauss rifle.
Affirmative.
And that is pretty sweet. Alright, we can at least get knocked down here on this
Roger.
blackjack.
AC.
There we go. Knockdown on the blackjack. Good. Oh, he's bleeding. He's bleeding.
I'm here.
So theoretically, what we could do, since the blackjack is bleeding out, what we could actually do is just ignore the blackjack for 11 rounds and see if we can let him bleed out. I don't think he would let us do that, but it would be an interesting strategy to just have an enemy start bleeding out and you just ignore it for 11
Commander?
turns. Our Griffin is bleeding out, actually.
Copy that.
I just love these. I love the detail that goes into this mod now. So the fact that there's actually a picture of a guy with a hurt arm on the data board. Yeah, the thought of, yeah, you could do it. My concern is then you'd have to let him take 3 shots at you for 10 turns. Oh, I ended up hitting my own Raven. And I don't know if I want this Gauss rifle blackjack to be shooting at me for 11 turns. I think the damage would be not be worth it.
They're banging through my armor.
Keep in mind, we still have to fight probably another enemy force here. This is definitely one of the hardest blackout missions I've fought so far.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see if we can get knocked down
Putting my weight into it.
again.
Reporting.
Oh, we got an ejection. 4 parts. I'll take that. Thank you very much. That was a nice outcome. I have to say, that was a very nice outcome. Very happy with that outcome. Oh, we're out of AC2 ammo.
All right.
That's how long this fight took, is we're out of AC2 ammo.
Standing by.
Not happy about that.
Location confirmed.
Yeah, that was a nice win.
Target locked.
Taking out the, getting the ejection on that Blackjack Omni was very nice.
Good to go.
It's a nice Blackjack because
On my way. My mech is limping.
it's got that Gauss rifle. So I'd love to put that together.
Roger.
Mech warriors, show 'em what you got.
Alright,
Yes, Commander.
so here we go.
Copy that.
We still have to get to the original target zone.
Confirmed.
Moving to position.
We're gonna eject the hurt pilot here.
I'm
we
here.
have to. Because
Roger.
by the time he gets to the second incident,
Position confirmed.
we're gonna be better off just ejecting him. So we're gonna be down to 3 mechs for this last battle, which could get really ugly.
I'm receiving you.
All right, let's trigger this event. Okay, let's go to the main biolab. All right,
Affirmative.
so Griffin, you're gonna be ejected.
Ejecting.
Now we're down to 3 mechs. Good news is we've got some really good salvage
Orders?
for this mission. So,
On my way.
yeah, we took some mech damage, but we should at least get another mech
Waiting
out
for
of this
orders.
mission. Perhaps that Blackjack Omni, which would be an upgrade over
Copy that.
our Blackjack. So maybe we can sell our Blackjack. We'll see. Glad to see you. Looks like we pushed the American Watchers too far. They're determined to wipe us out. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, it looks like we might only have 2 targets for this incoming lance.
I'm ready.
Okay. And we're going to have turret support. I think we're going to be okay. Oh no, there's 4. There's 4. Alright, so we got a spider, assassin, and anvil, which is a heavy. Ooh, I like the anvil actually. The assassin, the anvil, and the spider. Alright, let's get a tag on the anvil. Right. Fortunately, we're going to have turret support to offset the fact that we've lost 2 of our mechs. We still have 3 mechs available. So we're slightly outnumbered here. But the turrets probably equal the firepower of that spider. So it's probably a wash. Ooh, nice hits on that anvil.
Yes, Commander.
Thanks in part to the tag that we put on it. Now, the bad news is our Blackjack is out of AC ammo, so we're down to 3 medium lasers on the
Standing by.
Blackjack. And our Hunchback's going to take a while to get there.
Acknowledged.
So it's really going to be up... Oh, an awesome! Oh my goodness. Alright, here's the problem. That awesome can probably take out a building each turn. Hopefully
receiving you.
they'll keep shooting at our Raven instead of the buildings.
Locking in all weapons.
Working on an anvil, so we're already at structural damage.
Solid connection on that one.
Go, go, Raven! Go, Raven, go! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I do accept bits for my singing skills, but I
receiving
also will take bits if you want to pay me not to sing. Either
Rocket.
way,
Full speed, no
bits
target.
are the answer.
Waiting for orders.
I do have to pay IMG for all of his moderating, after all. So bits are appreciated. Oh, there's a turret generator. Okay, so the enemy's trying to get rid of the turret generator to get rid of our turrets. I forgot on this map there's a turret generator to kill the turrets. I wish that was more common.
My armor's breached.
I wish that was more common. Alright, our Raven is in bad shape now.
Yes,
Raven,
Commander.
you just need to buy us a little bit more time. Can you do that, my friend? Go for some rear shots. And stay evasive. Ooh. Alright, I'll take those rear shots on that
Confirmed.
spider.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Knock down on that spider, or maybe it'll die. Alright, turrets are giving us some good support here. If we can get out of this mission without any more serious damage, it will be a victory, because we will probably put together a Blackjack Omni. I could take the
Standing
parts
by.
of these other mechs, but I mean, I would rather have a complete Blackjack Omni than a couple parts from a assault or a heavy that's just going to sit there. That's my logic anyways. Alright, Blackjack, you can still do precision strikes. So let's go for the leg on the anvil. Even though you don't have any AC rounds, we can still work through that leg.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, we need our hunchback. Our hunchback is still a round away. So slow. So slow.
Damage minimal.
Orders?
Alright, come on, Raven. Come on, Raven.
Going full throttle.
You will get first in line in the barracks for food if you keep these guys distracted.
Giving them
just a
everything
little
I've
bit
got.
longer. Ooh, alright, there goes that assassin. That's good. Alright.
I'm here.
Alright, Blackjack, what can you do for me? You can still do precision strikes,
Acknowledged.
even though you don't have AC ammo. Let's keep working on that leg.
Acknowledged.
Alright, there we go. There's a good hit on the
Critical
anvil.
hit, Commander. I'm receiving you.
So, IMG, what do you think about salvage on this mission?
Double time.
I know I
Let's
could
go.
put together a Blackjack Omni, which I think would be a more immediate help to me than some of these other parts. So, alright, let's do precision strike on the leg, on this anvil. And we did not hit the leg whatsoever. Oh, he ejected though. 3 salvageable parts. I don't know. I don't know. 3 parts of an anvil is pretty nice. And it depends on how many parts of this awesome we can get.
Commander?
Alright, let's start working on
Knowledge.
awesome.
Roger that.
Take the awesome parts. Okay. We'll see what we can do. Gotta take them all. I'll take as many parts as I can. Oh no, you got four spider parts that are now in the pool. That is not what I wanted. Last thing I
I'm
need is to
here.
get a bunch of spider parts. IMG, are you gonna watch Wonder Woman 84 tonight?
Ten-4.
If you don't have HBO Max code, I might be able to know where you can get one. I'm just saying.
Standing by. Confirmed.
Yes, it is an assault. Are you not watching because you don't have access, or because you're not interested in that movie? Because there's a difference. I can get you access. But do you have access to HBO Max? Because I can actually
Standing by.
get you access to the app, which would allow you to watch the movie. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. Allegedly, I can get that for you. Allegedly.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, it does look like it's going to be a fun movie. I think it's going to be fun because Wonder Woman 1984 is set in 1984. So there's going to be lots of 80s references, which if you're of that generation, it's going to make it a lot more fun.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
HBO Max isn't even available in Australia currently.
Reporting
So
critical
I
hit.
say for
My heat gauge is getting pretty
if you're
high.
interested, there is a way around that. So what you
Yes,
can
Commander.
do is if you download the app for HBO Max and you subscribe, if you download HBO Max and you subscribe, what you do is then you use a VPN to show that you're in the United
Confirm.
States, and voila, you can watch it. So, iCypher, that's a little trick to you.
Critical
if
hit,
you're
Commander.
interested, if you use a VPN, you can appear to be in the United States and you can watch HBO Max. iCypher,
Ready
our
for orders.
IMG will interface off stream to give you what you need to watch the movie. Might even be a fun way to spend some time with your family and give the kids something to do.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, you'd have to VPN in.
Target's taking a critical hit.
So IMG, let's interface off camera.
Waiting for orders.
And I can give you the information you need. Now, the movie is not available till 9 p.m. West Coast time and midnight
All right,
East
let's
Coast
move.
time tonight. So, I don't know if you're still going to be at your parents' house or you would watch it at home, but either way, I can get you access. Allegedly.
Failed to connect.
Yeah, I use
I'm
VPN
here.
all the time to get around those stupid regional codes.
All right.
You know, whether it's watching stuff in Europe that we can't
Roger
watch
that.
here, if
Target
there's something
confirmed.
I really want to watch, I will find a way to watch it. And that's not pirating, because if I'm using Netflix and they just have a region code that doesn't allow me to watch something in the United States, I'm still paying for the service. So it's not pirating.
Waiting for orders.
It's just kind of a bizarre thing that they
Move
have
order
in the
received.
modern world today. Okay, IMG. So what you can do, obviously, is you can watch it tomorrow, and I will give you the information
All
on how
weapons
to
are
do
go.
it. So I'll get that for you. Just remind me later on.
Critical hit, Commander.
Oh, okay. Whenever you want it, just let me know. We'll make it happen. because I think it's going to be a really fun movie. Sadly, I think this movie actually is kind of the nail in the coffin for
Standing
regular
by.
movies in the cinema. I think going
Move
to the
order
movie
received.
theater is going to be far less common post-COVID. I think a lot of movie theaters are going to close down. And I think movies are going to...
Confirmed.
Movies in the movie theater are going to be more of a every once in a while thing and not a every
Yes,
week
Commander.
thing. Because once the movie studios
Info.
say, hey, you can watch our new release at home and you don't have to pay really high prices for movie
Targeting
snacks,
for an alpha strike.
I think that will be the end of the movie theater. That's my prediction. I think it was already coming, but COVID sped it up. Alright, we got 3 awesome parts on the field.
Mission successful.
Alright. IMG said awesome. I don't know if he's saying awesome about the movie or awesome that I got 3 awesome parts. But either way, awesome. So yeah, very excited about watching Wonder Woman tonight. I'll probably watch it again the day after as well because I love watching blockbusters many times. Because you really only get about... If you're really into movies, you only understand about 30% of what's going on in the movie. Like, really understand it about 30% the first time that you watch the movie. I mean, obviously you understand the plot, but you don't see some of the nuances of the filmmaking unless you watch a movie a couple times. Alright, so we got a fair amount of money. Our fire starter needs to be rebuilt. Our Griffin needs to be rebuilt. Alright, so we will take the awesome parts and not even think twice about it. So the next question is, should I take the Blackjack Omni part? Because I think I can put one of those together pretty soon. So we'll take that part. Alright, so we got awesome, awesome, awesome. Blackjack, Spider, and some components. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so that's going to do it for this stream. We got in a good almost 3.5 hours of Battletech. So, hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll be streaming for about 2 hours, and then IMG will stream for about 2 hours tomorrow. So we'll have a full 4 hours of Battletech Advanced for you if you're interested. So please stop by. Also, give us a follow as well, because if you give us a follow, you're entered into our Funko Pop giveaway. So not only that, you'll be notified when we go live again. Alright, so let's clear out things on the mech bay. We're not going to do any more missions, so if you guys want to step aside, totally understand. Let's get things ready for tomorrow. Alright, so the Griffin lost the heat sink. I can live with that. But it is going to be 5 days of repairs. Alright. Hope to see you again, Non-Deplume. You are welcome here anytime. Hi, Cypher. Same to you as well. Hopefully we'll see you guys
I'll
around.
let you know when that's done.
Alright, Firestarter. Oof. Oof, we lost our Beagle probe. That is not good. Oh, luckily we have a replacement. We lost AMS as well. Do we have AMS? We do not have AMS available, so that's a good and a bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just flame this thing out. More flames, more flamers the better. In fact, we'll take out the small laser and we'll do flamer as well. I like to use the Firestarter as a disabler. Alright, so we got 1 ton left. Oh, we got a medium laser to replace. Merry Christmas, Non-Deplume. Thank you for that. You know what? We're going to take off the medium laser here. We'll put on 2 ER medium lasers. Nice upgrade in our long-range firepower there. And 10 days to replace
Logged
the
and
repair
noted.
the fire starter.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Raven. We'll take a day to repair. Let's see what we have in storage. Can we build the Blackjack Omni? No, we can't yet. We do not have enough parts. We only have 1 part of each Blackjack Omni part. I could have sworn we got 2 Blackjack parts. But I digress. We will see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Hope you guys have a good rest of your holiday. If I have a chance to pop on with a bonus stream later on today, I will. Otherwise, I'll see you.